Have you been waiting for the Esplanade at Coasterra to open up? Well, you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, but in this video, I'm gonna take you on an exclusive VIP tour of their model homes. And if you stick around till the end, I'm gonna go over the starting prices that have not been released to the public yet. I'm filming this on Sunday, August 10th, and it's not supposed to be until like the 23rd before all this stuff comes out. They're not even able to write contracts until then. But I actually came out here to look at this model behind me, the Pallazio II, and get pricing on building this one for myself on the lake. So my sales rep's like, hey, we're doing VIP tours. You wanna come over here? So I'm over here. While I'm here, figured I'd go ahead and film this for you. And if you like what you see, you want more information, make sure you reach out to me. My contact number is right here. Give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever's easier for you. Because like I said, they're only doing VIP tours right now. And these pricing that I'm gonna talk to you about at the end of the video has not been released to the public. And what I was told was as they sell through the different floor plans, once they sell 4 of an individual floor plan, then they're gonna raise the price. So this is, ground level, grand opening, pre-VIP sales, whatever you want to call it, where you're getting a little bit special deal right now. But enough talking, let's start today's tour. All right, let's start in the Pallazio II. This is a 3-bed, 3.5 bath, 2833 square feet. So let's go inside, take a look at this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. So you come in, nice wide hallway. And then over here to the left, you're gonna have access to your 3-car garage. And then obviously this being a model, they have it set up with a little drop zone here. And then right here to the left is your air handler. Right, across back over that main hallway. Right here, you're gonna have your linen closet for this first bedroom bathroom suite. So you come in, you have your closet here, just standard closet with your 2 pull-out doors. They are 8-foot doors. And you come into your bedroom, nice size bedroom. And then your ensuite right here. Like that, they had the window in right there. All right. Back over the main hallway, you're gonna have another closet right here. And then you have this flex room right here. So you could easily frame this out, put some doors there if you wanted to close this off and make that an office, or you can have this little den area like that, how they have set up there. All right, down the hall right here, you're gonna have a linen closet right outside of your half bath. So you have the half bath here for your guest, because all these bedrooms here have an ensuite. So it's nice to have a half bath for guests to use. All right, so down here at the end of the hall, bedroom number 2. This one's a little bit smaller bedroom than the first one we saw. But still a nice size. This is a queen size bed. You got 2 nightstands, and then you have some drawers there. Nice tall ceilings throughout. Then you have your walk-in closet over here. And then of course your ensuite right here with the shower. All right. Laundry room right here. It's a nice sized laundry room. This one does have the option with the extra door there entering into your main suite, which I'll show you that once we get over to the main suite. All right, back down the hall here. Take a left, and then you're open into your shared dining room, living room space here, all nice and open. And then it's open to your kitchen here. So nice big island. It is a gas community here. They got the gas range. And then of course right here is gonna be your pantry. All right. And then you have the extended countertops and cabinets over here, your wall mounted oven and microwave. And then they have this set up as like a little breakfast nook area. To me personally, I think it's a little overcrowded right here with that furniture. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Would you do something like this or maybe leave it open? You do have one set of sliding glass doors there. And then you have your second set of sliders here with your triple sliders, which we'll go out there in a second. But nice wide open space here. Really, really love this floor plan. And then back here is going to go out to your main suite. So nice 3 windows overlooking, in this case, the pool and the backyard. But if you don't put a pool in, obviously it'd just be your backyard. And then you have right over here, your main bath. So when you come in, right to the left right here is gonna be your linen closet. You have your dual vanity there. Of course, your water closet right there, and then your nice big walk-in shower here. This one does have the bench in the corner, the extra window, and then your rain shower head. And then here's the access to your walk-in closet with access to your laundry room. So nice size walk-in closet, and then once again, you go right into your laundry room. All right, let's go outside, take a look at this covered lanai. As you saw when we're coming in, it is raining. All right, so one thing I like about these is these open all the way and they collapse all the way along this wall. I think you get the idea. But they collapse all the way against the wall there, opens it up completely for that indoor, outdoor living. Probably should have done that with all this humidity today. Sorry about that. But you have a nice big covered lanai. This is an extended lanai from the standard size. And then over here, these sliding glass doors, they do not, as you can see, do not collapse into the wall, so they open up. But you do have your outdoor kitchen out here. And then of course they have the pool deck and the pool and spa out here. All right, so here's a look at the back of this one. Once again, this is the Pallazio II. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I will see you at the next one. All right, so this next one is the Marino floor plan. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,085 square feet. Let's go inside and take a look at this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. All right, so when you come in, nice wide hallway. Right here to the left, you're gonna have your garage out here. This one is a 2-car garage. And of course, with these being model homes, we may run into some people today. And as you see, they still have some tape on them because they're actually not open to the public yet. They're just doing VIP tours, so. All right, so let's go this way. Bedroom number 1 up front right here. And then this is just going to be your standard closet with the pull-out doors. Of course, they are 8-foot doors. And then bathroom number 1 right here. And then this is locked, but that's going to be a linen closet. All right, let's go this way. You're gonna have your laundry room right here. And then right outside the laundry room, once again, you're gonna have another closet. And then bedroom number 2 is gonna be right here. Once again, just your standard closets there, so no need to show you that again. I think you get the idea. And then this one has the ensuite. So you come in, does have the shower. All right. Back into your main hallway. I love how wide the hallways are here. And then of course you have your flex room right there. And then you come in to your open kitchen and living room combo. So as you can see over here, this is where they have the dining room set up. Man, those are some big old pendant lights. That's pretty cool. Show you the pantry here. All right. And of course, being open up to the living room right here. We'll go outside in a second and show you that. But right over here is going to be your main suite. And then right into your main bath. So you got your linen closet there. Of course, you have your dual vanity here. And then right here is going to be your water closet. And then you have your shower right here. This one does have the full bench right there, and then the window to allow some light in. Rain shower head, and then into your walk-in closet. All right, let's go outside and take a look at this covered lanai. Just cut through the living room right here. All right, so you come out. Once again, this one, the sliding glass doors do not collapse into the side wall because you have your windows in your main suite there, but you do have a very nice wide covered lanai. And of course they opted with the outdoor kitchen over here. And then they put the pool and spa in this one as well. Sun shelf, nice spa there. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I will see you at the next one. All right, so the next one is the Lazio II. It's a 3-bed, 3.5 bath, 2306 square feet. Let's go inside, take a look. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. All right, so you come in the front door here. Once again, a nice wide hallway. And then over here to the left, you're gonna have that drop zone when you're coming in out of the garage. Light is not on, but just your standard 2-car garage here. And then when you come out of the garage, air handler's gonna be right there. And then over here to the right, that's locked, but that's gonna be a linen closet. Come in, you have your same standard closets here, and then your front bedroom up here with the ensuite here. So this is similar to that very first one, the Lazio II, the way they have this front bedroom set up. All right. And then here is that flex room with the French doors on it. So it kind of gives you an idea of what you can do. Nice size room here. This is basically the same layout as the Lazio II, the very first one. It's just about 500 square foot smaller. So you can, as you can see here, this hallway that led to that laundry room is nowhere near as long. But once again, you have your second bedroom here, standard closet over there, and then your ensuite right over here with this shower. So if you don't need a 3-car garage and 500 square foot bigger, this is basically the same floor plan. Same access to your main suite, which we'll go into in a minute. All right, little different layout over here. Your dining's right here. Obviously it's just not as big, not as open, but it's still open into your living room and then into the kitchen. So this is pretty much the same layout as the kitchen in the Lazio, where they have the extended cabinets and countertop, and then they put the little brown table here for your breakfast nook. Same 2 sliding glass doors, and then your triple sliders there. As you can see, the lanai. All right, so here is the main suite. Once again, pretty similar, maybe just a tiny bit smaller. And then you come in, you have your dual vanity there, water closet there, and then of course, once again, your nice big shower there. And then they have the linen closet over here. And then your walk-in closet is gonna be right here with the same access to the laundry room. All right, let's go outside, take a look at this covered lanai. So come out, you have your covered lanai. You see these triple sliders do not collapse on the wall. So it's the same similar lanai, it's just not as wide as the Pallazio II. And then of course, right over here, they have the pool and the spa in this one. All right, that's gonna do it for this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below, and I will see you at the next one. All right, the last one I'm gonna show you today is the Milan floor plan. This can be customized to be a 2 to 3 bedroom, 2.5 bath, 1838 square feet. All right, let's go inside, take a look at this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. All right, so when you come in the front door, right here to the left is gonna be that flex room. They have the French doors on this, and obviously set up as a den in here with a pocket door leading into a bathroom. So pocket door, bathroom. I don't want to get turned around too much. We're not going to go in there yet. Let's go back to the front door and we'll work our way around. So coming down the hallway, right here to the left is that half bath for your guests. And then you walk right into where they have the dining room set up. So dining room here, obviously your main living area there. And then it's opened up to your kitchen right here. But let's go back this way real fast and we'll come back to all that. So down the hallway, here is that bathroom that led right into that front den. And then right out here is going to be your 2-car garage. Of course, they have some staging furniture in here. And when you come in out of the garage, you're gonna have bedroom right here. And then this just has the standard closet. Then linen closet there, all these are locked. And then you're gonna come back to your laundry room here. So as you can see, this one much smaller laundry room, but you do have that option to go into your closet, into your main suite. All right, so come back out into the kitchen here. Once again, it's a gas community, so they just have a gas slide-in range here and the microwave above instead of a gourmet kitchen option. then right over here is going to be your pantry, which, funny, this is one of the bigger pantries that I've shown you today. So, and then of course it's open right into your main living room and dining room area. Triple sliders. All right, and then your main suite is going to be back here. Once again, the 3 windows out back, so lets a lot of light in. And then you come into your main bath. So right here to the right is going to be your linen closet. And then right over here to the left is going to be your water closet. And of course you have your shower here. And then your dual vanity right there. And leads into your walk-in closet. So it just kind of cuts right through if you want to put that option in. If not, it'll just be a solid wall. All right, let's go outside, take a look at this covered lanai. What's up, guys? All right, so once again, triple sliders out here. Then you come out to your covered lanai. And then once again, they opted for the outdoor kitchen. And as you can see here, these sliding glass doors, these are just standard sliding glass doors. So you have the little bolts up here for your hurricane shutters. The other ones were impact glass, so that would be an option if you want to do impact glass. But here is the covered lanai. And then of course in this one, they just put in a standard pool, no spa, sun shelf, anything like that. But here's a look at the back of this one. Let me know what you think about it in the comments below. All right, so here is a little bit about Esplanade at Coasterra. It's going to be a resort-style amenities overlooking a 60-acre lake. 9 thoughtfully planned floor plans. We'll go over the starting prices on those in a minute. It's going to be a gated community. During the Zoom call, they said this is going to be the only gated community in Coasterra. But yesterday when I was out there, I was driving through the new David Weekley section, and it looks like they're going to have a gate for that section as well. So that may not be 100% accurate. And then they plan on 960 single-family homes ranging from 1778 square feet up to 2844 square feet. And then obviously part of the Coasterra master plan community. So here is the location. It is in Palmetto, technically. So it's right north, very north Palmetto off of Buckeye Road. If you're familiar with that, you would get off at the Moccasin Wallow exit, which is the parish exit. Here is an overlook. I apologize for the quality of the site map. I actually did screenshots of this while I was on that VIP Zoom call, but just kind of give you an idea. Phase 1 is going to be here right next to the amenity center. And then here are the planned resort amenities. You're going to have the venue, which I'll show you that in a second. You got the resort style pools and spa, the poolside cabanas, the Bahama bar, which is pictured here, the signature spa and salon. Then you're going to have tennis, bocce ball, and pickleball courts, a community garden, the fitness center, all this stuff here that you can see on the screen, vent lawns, monarch garden, stuff like that. And then here's a little bit better picture of the actual amenity center, what you're looking at. So at the bottom right-hand corner, we see the gated entry. Obviously, you'd come in. I showed you that drive in this video. And if I haven't yet, stay tuned and it'll be in the video. But then you can see here, you're going to have your pickleball courts, your event lawn, the tennis courts, the exchange. What that is going to be an area for like clubs to meet. They're going to have food and beverages there, but it's going to be a limited menu, not to compete with the Bahama bar. And then the fact that it's right there along all your sports courts, it's a great place to stop, have a drink, hang out with friends, stuff like that. And then across the parking lot there, you're gonna have the venue, and I will show you what that looks like in a minute. And then obviously you have your different lawns where you can do that. You have your trails walking around the lake, the resort style pool, the Bahama bar, which is where you're gonna have the kitchen, the restaurant, stuff like that. And then you can see the NWF Nature Play Space there in the bocce courts, and then you have your golf cart parking. If you go to the north west of the parking lot, you see the Bonnet Garden, your little butterfly garden, and then your community garden. And then back to the east across the parking lot, you have your mail kiosk and then your two bark parks. So here is a look at the inside of the venue. This is where you're going to have your fitness center, your salon, things like that. So here's the floor plan of what it's going to look like. And then you obviously have the outdoor terrace on the north side there. Here's just a look at the renderings of the bocce ball, or not the bocce ball, the pickleball courts and the tennis courts. And then here is just kind of a rendering of the Bahama bar. Once again, you're gonna have the restaurants, the bar, all that good stuff there, the restrooms. And this is gonna be right by the pool. So a great little spot to, go have a drink after you've been swimming. All right, so that's gonna be it for that. Let's go over and look at the actual Taylor Morrison website, and we'll go over the floor plans real fast, and then the HOA fees and stuff like that. All right, so here are the floor plans. The Cascada, that one is on a 62-foot lot because of the 3-car garage. So you can see here, 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,573 square feet. The starting price on this is $507,999. And then of course you have your lot premium and any kind of structural and design upgrades that you choose. The next one, the Milan, which was one of the model homes that I showed you. This one is on a 45-foot lot. It's a 2-bed, 2.5 bath, 1,838 square foot. The starting base price on this is $397,999. They do have a quick move-in that will be ready in the November timeframe. That's currently listed at $533,319. So you can see that increase in price. What is that? $136,000 more from the base price. All right. So the next one, the Barletta. This is also on a 45-foot lot. 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,778 square foot. Base price on this is $384,999. They're going to have 2 inventory homes ready in that November timeframe. One for around 505, the other around 523. And then let's see, the next one is the Cresta. That one is a 62-foot lot because it's a 3-car garage. 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,475 square foot. Base price $507,999. No inventory homes have been started on that one. The Sereno, 52-foot lot product. This one's a 3-bedroom. Could be 2 to 2.5 baths, 1,843 square foot. Base price on this is $429,999. They do not have any inventory homes started on that one. The Pallazio II, which is the model home I showed you. This is a 62-foot lot product with a 3-car garage, 3-bed, 3.5 bath, 2,833. So it's their biggest floor plan in this section here of Esplanade. Base price $537,999. They do have an inventory home that's slated for January completion, currently listed at $748,584. The next one, the Marino, that is a 52-foot lot product, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,085 square feet. Base price $449,999. And they do have an inventory home in progress, slated for December completion.
Currently listed at 632. And then the Monty, also a 52-foot lot product. 2 bed, 2 bath, 1843 square foot. Base price on this one is $424,999. They have an inventory home slated for completion in November. Currently listed at $594,774. And then the Lazio II, which I showed you the model of. This one is also a 52 lot product. 3 bed, 3.5 bath, 2306 square feet. Base price $469,999. And they do not have, actually they do. They have one inventory home slated for October completion, currently listed at $659,564. All right, so let's go back to the main website here and kind of show you some of the photos and stuff for the amenities. And all these are renderings because from other Esplanade communities, just kind of give you an idea of what it's going to look like. So we got the bocce ball there. And this is all about lifestyle, this community. There's the Bahama bar. And then your pickleball courts and tennis ball courts. And then I already showed you that. That's the map of the planned amenities. Now I want to show you one thing real fast on this community site map. Let me zoom this in. Oh, what are we doing here? This is, let me see, that might be too much. Yeah, okay. So here, let me show you one thing, because I got the, for that Pallazio II inventory home, I got the build sheet because I wanted to compare it, to maybe versus build my own kind of thing. So that Pallazio II is on lot 1179, which is right here. That was a $60,000 lot premium, and then they had like $150,000 in upgrades to it as well. But let me go back to let me just choose over here. All right, so this one down here, 1191. This one is the most expensive lot. Right now, the premium on that's $214,000. And this is a 62-foot product, so you can build any of the 62-foot models here. I can see why it's the most expensive, because it's at the end of the street and you don't have a house here. But one thing I just want to mention about this is you're right by the amenity center, which, if you the pool, the Bahama bar, all that right here, it may or may not get loud. So if you're the type of person that likes to hang outside in your lanai and your own pool or whatever, you may have that noise from there. And then, of course, sound travels very well over water. And if you look down here, this Coasterra amenity, this is going to be an amenity center for the entire community. So there's going to be another pool here, another restaurant, bar kind of thing here. And then you got that sound traveling across the water. So I was looking, somewhere in like this area. So you have a little bit more of a buffer from this, and pretty much all of these lots along the lake right here were between $180,000, $190,000, up to, the high 190s for the lot premium on these lake lots. So that just give you a little bit there. And then that's about it on here. Went over everything else on the other slides. So let me stop sharing my screen real fast, and then I'm going to go over the HOA and the CDD information, and I'll pop this up on the screen for you. So the 45-foot product, the HOA is $396 a month, and then the CDD for the 45-foot product is $1,827 per year. The 52-foot product, HOA is $406 a month, and the CDD is $2,182 per year. And the 62-foot product, HOA is $416 a month. CDD is $2,609 per year. So there's all the information. Like I said before, right now they're only doing VIP tours. So if you're interested in this community, you want more information, make sure you reach out to me and I can set up a private tour for you. My phone number is right here. Give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever's easier for you. But yeah, let's go back to the video, finish showing you the driving tour.
Alright guys, hope you enjoyed today's tour. If you did, make sure to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment below. Let me know which one of these floor plans was your favorite. And if there's a certain floor plan you're interested in from basing on my pricing and just kind of showing you the renderings on their website, reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, whatever's easier for you. My number's right here on the screen and I can get that information for you. Remember, all this before August 23rd is just kind of, information because we can't do anything yet, but at least you can get in on the ground floor before everybody else and hopefully get in line to pick your favorite lot. But until next video, take care.